All right, what's up, humans and freaks? So the first half of the 2020 Mr. Olympia just got over tonight. It's split in two parts, so 50% is judged tonight, 50% will be judged tomorrow night. So, man, this truly has been the most exciting Olympia since 2009. Just like I thought. This Olympia I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, man. This is my Super Bowl. I don't follow any other sports but bodybuilding. So today is my Super Bowl day. And it did not disappoint. So let's first talk about Phil Heath. Okay, so you guys think I'm being too hard on Phil Heath, think I'm picking on him, and that's just not true. Here's what the deal is. So here's what no one's talking about. In professional bodybuilding, in the IFBB, which is the Professional League of Bodybuilding, they made a rule, and it's literally in their rule book. Go on their website and look at it. They made a rule in the early 2000s. Okay, in the early 2000s, they specifically put in the rule book, if you have a gut, you will be marked down. And it's a big rule. It's a very important rule. Okay, they don't have rules like that for any other body part. See, people don't understand how important your midsection is. Your midsection is the center of your body. It's what connects, the upper to the lower half. Okay, in the regular world, okay, we know bodybuilding is like a cult sport. It's not mainstream, but in the regular world, okay, in the masses, when someone wants to know if you're in shape, what do they say? Let me see your stomach. You got a six-pack? Do you got abs? You know what I mean? Okay, so if your stomach is all jacked up and messed up and protruding like it looks like you're pregnant, I don't care what the rest of your body looks like. There is no way you should be winning the Mr. Olympia when you look like you're pregnant, dude. You can't do it. And see, this is what people don't understand. When Ronnie Coleman was winning all his Olympias, yes, he deserved a lot of them, but not all of them, guys. The reason why fans were booing Ronnie Coleman back in the day. And they were booing him because he was winning Mr. Olympias with a gut. Okay? He deserved 98. He deserved 99. He deserved 2003. And you could say 4, 5, and 4 and 5. Okay? But 2000, 2001, 2002. Yeah. So 01, 02. Sorry, 2000, 2001, 2002. Those 3 years in a row. Anyway, back to the point. Before I get off on a tangent, back to the point. Phil Heath, the gut was not fixed. It was not fixed, just like I said in my predictions in the preview. His gut is not fixed, guys. He may have gotten his hernia surgeries and it's fixed from like an internal health standpoint, but from a visual standpoint, he still has the gut. And here's the deal. In 2018, when he lost because of his gut, he was in better condition than he is this year. This year, he doesn't have that freaky hamstring glute detail. He doesn't have it. It's still good. Don't get me wrong, guys. Phil Heath is still amazing as a bodybuilder. But he doesn't have the freaky detail from behind anymore. His glutes, hamstrings, and even his back is not as freaky detailed like it was before. So he's not winning. Okay? If he wins by some miracle, it's politics for sure, because he's not better than he was in 2018. And Brandon is his all-time best. Rami is his all-time best. Now, I believe, as of right now, Big Rami should be your Mr. Olympia, as of right now, after prejudging. And just like I said in my video, if Rami came in 100%, and he's dang close. He might be 95. I don't know if he's 100, but he's like 95 or more. He's dang close. It's lights out. It's game over. And Phil Heath and Brandon, everybody knows it. They've said it for years. If Big Rami comes in 100%, he's Mr. Olympia. So as of right now, Big Rami should be Mr. Olympia. as of right now. We have tomorrow night, the finals to go, but unless there's some big drastic changes in these guys' physiques in the next 24 hours, and it can happen, it does happen, Big Ramy should be winning your Mr. Olympia. Now, Brandon Curry, you can make an argument for him winning because he's the returning champ and he's better than he was last year. He's his all-time best. The only knock, again, on Brandon Curry is his hamstrings from the back. Okay, when he does his rear double bicep and rear lat spread, those two poses, his hamstrings still look, they're not big enough from the back. But from the side, they look fine. Okay, Brandon Curry's legs from the front, he did bring them up, guys. Now, there's still, though, here's the thing. You can still nitpick. And when you're at the very top of the sport, you have to nitpick. We're splitting hairs a lot of times with these guys. At the top, we're talking about the best physiques in the world, okay? So you got to split hairs. Okay, so Brandon Curry, you can split hairs and say, yeah, his legs still need to be bigger from the front, his quads. You can say that. But Big Ramy, see, there's nothing you look at Big Ramy and you say, he needs to bring this up or that up. Big Ramy, there's really nothing you can say. I mean, you can say, okay, his quads are still too big. But, I mean, for being too big, that's like, there's nothing you say he's too small or underdeveloped. His calves are fine, guys. It's just his quads and legs, upper leg is so big that it makes his calves maybe look a little undersized. But trust me, Big Ramy has big calves. It's just his quads are so freaking huge. But yeah, so I got Ramy. After prejudging, here's what I got. I got Ramy in first. I got Brandon in second. I got Phil in third. And arguably, you could put Hadi Chupon in fourth. Or no, excuse me, in third. But I think they're going to give him fourth or fifth. They're going to give Bonac or Hadi fourth or fifth. They're going to interchange them. So they might give Bonac fourth. They might give Hadi Chupon fourth. And they might give him fifth too. Who knows? But I think you can make an argument for Hadi Chupon beating Phil Heath. I really believe you can make that argument. Because, again, guys, Phil Heath, that gut is bad. It's an eyesore. You see, the other guys don't have eyesores. Phil Heath has an eyesore, and that's that big gut. And you just can't. Here's the thing: if Phil still had the crazy, freaky conditioning from the back, then fine. I still wouldn't have him winning, but you could say, okay, fine, he's second or third. But he doesn't have that freaky conditioning like he usually does from the back. It's still good though. All right. Yeah, so in my predictions, I had Dexter in sixth. He's not making the top six. So Akeem Williams, props to him. I had him in eighth. Looks like he's going to be sixth. And that's really the let me say this. Regan Grimes, he's going to be out of the top 10, but he might be 10th. Regan Grimes, dude, that guy's only like 27. His structure is crazy. I'm just looking at, like, if he continues to put on mass, he's going to be super dangerous, but it's going to take like 3 to 5 years. But if he ever gets bigger and fills out that frame, Regan Grimes has one of the most beautiful frames and structures on that stage. It's crazy. So watch out for him in the future. But what other notes here? Yeah, so politics. Okay. Ramy, again, he has broken English. So this factors in. I hope it doesn't. And they give Ramy the win, even though he can't speak that well. He speaks okay, but he doesn't speak fluent, really, English. Hadi Chupon, I don't think speaks. He speaks a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I mean, he may speak a few words, honestly. But both these guys are from the Middle East, and it's sad, but I think that in the past, I know that's played a part. Okay, and it shouldn't. Dude, the Middle East has some of the best bodybuilders in the world. It's crazy. The breed that comes out of the Middle East is nuts in bodybuilding. So Hadi Chupon and Ramy, they better not get screwed over by politics because they can't speak English well. They better not. I hope not. Again, though, I can see them still giving it to Brandon because he is the returning champ and he is better. So if you're the returning Mr. Olympia and you're better than before, you can make an argument for Brandon winning. So yeah, man, this Olympia is is the most exciting since 2009. It really is. I'm pumped. Let me say this: the 212 Mr. Olympia, Sean Clarita, he, I believe, has the craziest physique out of any class in the IFBB. He's the freak, to me, in my opinion, he's the freakiest bodybuilder across the whole professional IFBB league. The dude is like I'm only 5'4", but I think Sean Clarita is like 5'1". He might be 5 flat, honestly. But I think he's only like 5'1" or something like that. And I think he only weighs about $180. But the guy looks, see, he's competing in the 212 class. He's being outweighed by like 30 pounds. And he looks just as big or bigger than some of these guys. The guy is an absolute genetic wonder. Sean Clarita, look him up. He's just ridiculous. And every year, the Mr. Olympia, something brings tears to my eyes. Every year. Never fails. Because it's my love for bodybuilding. I just love this sport. I love it. And when Sean Clarita won, man, got eyes filled up with tears and just happy for that guy, man. I'm so happy for Sean Clarita, man. That guy, what a story. His story is awesome. So, and if Rami wins, I know I'll be shedding some tears for that guy. Because Rami is like, he's a giant teddy bear, dude. He's like, no one has a bad word ever to say about him. He's the man. Rami, big Rami. I hope he wins. I really do. I love Brendan, and Brendan has, I think, the prettiest physique up there. But yeah, Rami, it'll be a really cool story. And I'm just happy Phil Heath. I really believe Phil Heath is not winning. And like I said in my prediction video, I was hoping Phil Heath gets beat and then he's gone. And if he gets beat, he ain't coming back because he can't fix that gut. It's just never gonna be the same. So, Phil, you did good, man. I mean, 7 years, that's crazy. That's amazing. Phil Heath, one of the best bodybuilders of all time, but you know, he's gone. After this Olympia, he's gone. If he don't win, he's gone. And if he does win, it's purely some political reason because he should not be winning with that gut. All right, so we're going to wrap it up Saturday night for the final results, but that's my prejudging wrap-up. All right, take care.